gather ye friends around your quivering camp. No.
What the heck is Bob wearing, Bear Bear?
My friends.
Beats me, Bilbo. He looks like a football manager from the 80s.
Is he cosplaying as Harley Quinn again?
Where's Tombo? He's late.
Just start, dude. He doesn't make a full appearance until line 11 anyway.
Fair enough, I'm sorry. I'm so on edge today. Where is he? Do I look all right?
Yeah. Yeah, you look...
You look fine, Bob. Shall we start?
Come, gather ye friends around your flickering campfires and listen to tales of daring, horror, and high adventure from the worn pages of history. Set aside...
All right, all. What did I miss? Crumbs, Bob. You look like a reject from the Naff factory. What possessed you? We're going to get letters. Go and change immediately. We can't go down the chippy with you looking like that. You'll scare the squirrels away. Go on. Up.
Ooh, Peebs, it's gonna kick off. I've been waiting like 6 years for this moment.
And the best bit about all this is it's nothing to do with us. Popcorn?
Oh yeah, Bear Bear, popcorn me up.
Fine, I'll change. Sorry, Tombo, I did feel a bit silly when I got up. I'll change. Forgive me. I'll be back toot sweet.
Welcome, my friends, to another episode of The Silly History Boys Show.
I'm sorry, what just happened?
Yeah, we were expecting fireworks. You'd never capitulate that easy with us. What makes Tombo so special?
Well, that's just it. He's a no-mark, a nincompoop, a nobody. He's nothing but a crisp-munching silly-billy who spouts pointless nonsense to nobody in particular. Even his children don't listen to him. And his sanctuary is a shed, for God's sakes. And he bases his entire day, nay life, around what flavour of crisps he's planning on eating.
Oh, that was brutal. What do you have to say to poor Tombo?
I do like crisps.
Well, I mean, that's self-respect. Actually, come to think of it, what a brilliant existence. Answerable to nobody, getting away with anything.
Yeah, Bob, go and change. You look like you crawled out of a nest.
Thanks, mate. You say one more thing and I'll ram my boots so far up your thunder that you won't be able to rid yourself of the taste of leather for a week.
Just go and change, Bob. You're making us feel a bit queasy.
Sorry, Tombo. I've just, I've had a lot on recently. I got a lot to deal with. I'm a Welshman trapped in a Liverpudlian body, and on top of it, neither the Welsh or the Pools win anything. And I feel so fake.
There, mate. Get yourself some scouse and lava bread and take a minute to yourself. All will be well. Come on, I think I've got some Barra Brith in my back pocket. Let's crack open the old Adidas trousers and get you looking yourself again, eh?
Did that really just happen? Am I going crazy?
We're all going crazy, Bilbo. That's getting old for you. But Bob's right. We've spent so long presenting the silly life of a somebody, your Wilbo the Conquerors, your Wilbo Marshals, your Bob the Devils, but we've never explored the life of a nobody.
I don't get it.
We're the Silly History Boys Show! We should do the silly history of silly history persons.
I don't follow.
Yes, that's right! People who don't follow. People who have nothing to lose, nothing to gain.
Huh?
The Stultus, the Druith, the Histriones, the Menestral, the Foll, the Geist, the Loculatores, the Player, the Jouglier.
I'm clueless.
Now you're getting it. The Fool, the Jester.
Oh, that would be silly. We are, after all, the Silly History Boys Show!
Ha ha! Marry, Nuncle! Open thy hearing lugs, and hearken well to the portents of old. Oh, how the walls of time do ring up with abundance! Yea, still thyself a while, and with gay abandon convene with revels that do forever dwell in our hearts.
What the?
Aye, gentle fellow, your eyes do not deceive you, for I represent mirth from antiquity.
What?
I think he's a fool.
Yes, well, he's certainly an idiot.
Ah, you found him.
Tombo, is this one of your weird mates?
No, Bilbo, you guys are the only weird mates that I need.
Oh, good. Wait, what?
Nah, this guy is Robert Lefol.
My portly friend with a kindly face.
Oi,
Oh,
who are you
calling?
calling portly?
Hey,
Well, this-
Oh, you
hey.
mean him? No,
Which one
him.
of us? Oh, God, we all need to do some work.
Goodly fellows, fear not, for you are blessed men. You are men of substance. You speak with great acclaim, and you clearly feast. The meal doth stretch and stride within you, and utter again. Upon the food's release you speak twice, once without moving your lips, a pointless utterance and an ungodly one. Praise be upon you.
Is he saying what I think he's saying?
Comely gentlemen, prithee furnish me of the answer to that in which I now speak.
Come, boy, out with it then. Oh, God, I'm speaking like him now.
What is born without life, head, lip, or eye, yet roaring runs through the world till it die?
It is a wonder, yet no question I know it not. Oh, man, now I'm talking all history funny too.
Is it a... Oh, I can't say it. This is a family show.
Marry, Nuncle, thou art correct. A fart.
You can't say that word. It's a rude word.
What? Fart?
You said it again.
Fart, 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 fart. 'Tis the oldest joke in the world, and almost the funniest.
What is the funniest word, then?
Marry, sirrah, 'tis
Come to mention it, we don't really need to know. What, pray tell, are you doing here, and why the fart gags?
Farts are loud, farts are funny, farts are stinking, yea, farts are runny, but most of all, my dearest friend, a fart can make us money.
He's right, you know. Remember Roland? Roland Le Petiteur?
Oh, come on, lads, cheer up. I know we missed out on a stag this time round, but I reckon I, Henry II, have found summat that would tickle even the hardest of hearts.
Is it food, your highness? Love me some scran.
Is it dancers holding food? If there's one thing better than food, it's dancers holding food.
Is it dancing food? Oh, if there's one thing better than dancers with food, it's dancing food.
Ooh, dancing food.
No, you nutters, it isn't food.
Oh.
I mean, it's Christmas, so there'll be food, obviously.
Yay!
Just sit your son down and have a butcher's at this.
Bonjour, lads. Je presente mes spectacle.
Is he speaking French?
Shush.
Seon saltum, syphiltum et petum.
It is French, isn't it? Blinking hate French stuff.
Hey, 5 down now, kid, you're angry now. You're blooming French, mate.
Oh, yeah, forgot.
Well, I can see you like cake. You wear it well. Now, please shut it.
Short what?
Your cake hole.
You tell him, Roland. I told you, didn't he?
Go on then, fool. Play for us. What have you got that we ain't seen before, eh?
Je viens de le dire, no?
King Henry is doing French again.
Pardonnez-moi, mucker, but I told you a second ago. Unsaltum syphiltum et petum.
Oh, yeah, I get it now. Carry on.
What do you say?
Ain't got no blooming idea, chum.
Whip, whip, whoop, whip.
Your foot, laddie, he's doing his setting backflips.
Fair cop, lad. I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I've never seen a bloke do that.
Oh, lads, if you've enjoyed that, just watch this.
Hey, hope he's whistling whilst flipping. He's flipping whistling.
Well, tickle me ivories, that's good as that. Where'd you get this fella from, your highness? And can I book him for me daughter's wedding?
Good lad. I didn't know you had a daughter.
Well, I haven't, but I'd get the Best Dad award if I booked this fellow, wouldn't I?
Hey, I know he's French, but still, this guy's good.
You're French, you numpty.
Sorry, all. I get confused. Aren't I supposed to be an English duke?
We all are, lad. Don't mean we have to live there, though.
Oh, righto.
Hey, up, he's gearing up to summer.
Messieurs et mesdames, pour finir.
Gads, lads. He's doing tumble after tumble.
Such skill, such panache. I never tire of seeing this chap. He cheers me up in even the darkest of days. Who needs TV when you got this?
My liege, what's TV?
I mean, it's a fun disease that naughty people get into.
No, you plum. Well, all will become clear in 800 years. Look, here comes the finale.
Alley-oop.
Wow, I feel like I've had a facelift.
I can't blink. I can't blink.
Well, took my breath away.
Monsieur Roland, that was spectacular.
Cheers, me duck. I think I've split me trews, and I'll not be able to sit down for a week, but it was worth it to be able to perform for you, my regal friend.
That's changed my life, pal. You know what? Have you heard of Suffolk?
Nope.
Good, good. Well, I'm going to give you a parcel of 30 acres of land. Do with it what you will.
Good, my liege, this is too generous. Are you sure?
What? Do you not want it?
Yes, I'll take it, thanks, yes.
But only on one condition. You must show us your favour every year at Christmas time.
Oh yeah, that works for me, boss. See you next year, okay, bye!
But I could do that.
What? Backflip?
No, fighting bit.
Go on then.
For 30 acres I would.
Ha! Jog on. Fine, I'll give you 50 shillings if you can make such a sweet sound as Roland.
All right, I will. I'm going to need some blue roll.
Ew. Dear listener, some of that scene was true, some of it wasn't. It was well documented that Roland Le Petier,
Huh?
Roland the Farter, made his fortune performing the now famous act of the leap, the whistle, and the fart. But he was not the only specialist in this particular field.
That's true. In fact, performers with this distinct speciality had a long history going back to the 5th century, when St. Augustine of Hippo himself was full of awe and wonder for performers of this type, who could
Produce at will such musical sounds from their behind that they seem to be singing from that region.
So, fartiness is next to godliness. That's awesome. Forget being a doctor, kids. Follow your dreams.
And when mummy or daddy tell you off for pumping at the dinner table, remind them that it pays to pump.
And talking of saints and silliness, there was one buffoon at the court of Robert Curthose.
Robert Short Trousers.
Yes, thank you, Bob. He was surrounded by performers and players and other paltry buffoons, but one stood out above all, a raucous buffoon who scared even the Duke of Normandy.
His name was Rhea, or Rhayer by various accounts. He moved to the ranks of Robert's brother Rufus, a raucous prince himself who could more than match the energy of Rhayer.
Rhayer started off with humble beginnings, being of low birth, but his kinship with William Rufus,
The eventual King of England, no less.
saw him rise to the ranks of Master of Revels, where he performed at notable births, deaths, and marriages, including any high day. Nice. And holidays along the way. His behaviour changed, however, after the sudden death of his master, King William II, or William Rufus.
Shot in suspicious circumstances by a stray arrow whilst hunting in the New Forest with his brother, Little Henry.
Rhea was so moved by this series of events that he resolved to undertake a pilgrimage to Rome.
When Rhea returned to England, he founded St. Bartholomew's Priory and Hospital.
Still playful in his nature, but with a newfound religious solemnity. Our first foolish priest, whose effigy can still be seen at the Church of St. Bartholomew in West Smithfield, in that there London.
So, are you born silly, or does one become silly? Is it nature or nurture?
Well, it's a bit of both. Here comes the difficult conversation.
Uh-oh! It's the uncomfortable history alarm!
Nah, nothing that serious. Actually, yeah, probably best.
History.
At its heart, there were two types of court fool.
Yes, we know the priestly kind and the farty kind.
I wished it was that simple. Roland knew what he was doing. He knew it was funny, and he calculated that he could make some money, or at least notoriety. Rayeur had nothing to lose. He was not a courtly man to begin with, and so he made calculated decisions too. Fools of this kind were artificial fools, or unnaturals.
Oh, no, don't do it, Tombo. We do not possess an awkward moment alarm.
I hardly dare ask Tombo, but these men were the unnaturals. Who were the natural fools?
Also called the Innocents.
Sounds like a band from the 60s.
They were the men and the women who had no filter. They would think of a thing and then blurt it out.
Ha, you do that, Tombo, Mr. Totes in a Propes.
Yeah, but I'm a bit, neurodiverse. I'll happily say what everyone else is thinking, but are too afraid to say it.
Okay, so neurodiverse equals natural fools. Got it.
Or people with special educational needs.
Okay, so ASD and SEND. Got it.
Or Down syndrome.
Well, it's a bit. Sorry, just slow down a tiny bit. This is getting tough.
Our medieval forebears believed that those born without sinful thoughts had a direct line to God. And people born with some of these symptoms listed a few moments ago did not have the capacity to think of evil deeds.
Innocent of evil.
Exactly. Innocents, as they became known, were cared for and looked after, and if you cared for an innocent, perhaps you too would be closer to God.
This is all getting a bit serious, Tombo. We don't do mental health chats, which probably explains quite a lot of what goes on around here, really. We do silly. Steer us back to the silly, please.
During the latter part of the 14th century, the king's fools all seemed to be called one name.
Was that like a demeaning name, like Dingle Dangle or Flippity Flop?
Where did you pull these from?
You know, it's silly names.
You're right, Bob. They seem to use the name that tickled them most of all. Robert.
What?
They were right. Robert is a very silly-sounding name.
The fool's name was later changed to William.
Wait, what?
These wonderful people, famed for continually falling off horses, or bumping into things, or controllable desires to dance and laugh at the most solemn of times, was a huge contributing factor to the fashion of keeping such people at court. But the innocent who lasts longest in the mind is the man who was later coined as the wise fool.
Here he comes, it's just a hairy hunter, but he's also Henry VIII. I got wives, smell my wound. Ay me, matters of state is a tiresome subject. Come, Will, crack me, and yet separate me from this yoke of melancholy.
Our melancholier, I sire, an eyesore, an off-revolving seesaw. Your problems thus are threescore, if you're asking me, sir.
What? 60 that you saw? 60 woes? Pah, never!
Fine, sir, in time, sir, yet still 3 shall twist your nevers.
Speak plainly, fool. What 3 evils see fit to irk me?
Your courtiers, sire, you have so many frauditors, so many convenies, and so many deceivers.
Lols.
What, Cromwell? Something's tickled you?
Surely the fool means auditors, surveyors, and receivers, your majesty.
I say what I mean, Cromwell.
It's Cromwell, fool.
Sorry, Bumwell.
King Henry VIII and his fool, Will Summer, would often while away the time in rhyme. Will, King's Fool also became synonymous with synonyms and malapropisms, often cloaking what he really thought of the actions taken at court. Shakespeare's Dogberry and King Lear's Fool are often related to the witty wordplay of Will Summer, the not-so-innocent innocent.
My liege, I bring grave news.
Although Will was engaged in court, he still found time to see his family. His sister was often given gifts of silk and wool for clothing by various queens.
Master Tomo, would you kindly hold your peace and stop narrating?
Oops, sorry.
Good, my liege. My tidings today are sad and worrisome.
Oh, gosh, sweet Will, and likewise Crumbs. What is the cause of your woes?
Mine own sweet uncle has come to visit.
Sad tidings indeed. This is a happy day. Bring out some bread and sweetmeats for my rustic friend here, and bring in a piper with his tabor. Today we shall chase away your blues, sweet William.
But my lord, my uncle has travelled to court from Shropshire to ask for petition.
Good your majesty, how the heavens do shine down their love unto us this day. Look, Will, it's the king.
Aye, uncle. Play it cool now.
Nay, marry, let me fall upon you and kiss your broad feet.
Up, man, this is most unseemly.
What's this, my dread lord?
Get up, it's weird. Now how might I be of assistance?
My uncle has great grievances, my king. The people of his village rely greatly upon the common land to graze cattle and plant lowly seeds to pass the long winter withal.
He's cuddling me well. Prize the oath from me and let us deal plainly. Well?
Oh, comely lord, my nephew is prone to acts of sleep wherever he sees fit.
The fool is taking his ease in the middle of my chamber, bolt upright without need of a bolster.
Good, my lord, I shall endeavour to mop it up. Here, take my shirt and take my breeches, and we will undo what Will has done in a trice. Can you stoop, my dread lord? Nay, he is my nephew. I alone shall mop up the damp patch.
Good grief, man. He's not soiled, but merely sleeps. What? Now you are naked in my chamber! Zounds, what brand of fool are you?
No fool, sir, just a country rustic who wants the common land back.
Who took it?
No fellow, sir.
Then what is our complaint?
The squire, sir, has revoked our common privilege.
Put some clothes on, man.
Aye, sir, I quite forgot me.
Will, wake up, you sop!
Aye, a mouse with great gnawing teeth did chase the cat.
What on earth?
Wahoo, our kind majesty, you found me. Come, let us embrace.
Yes, let us all embrace.
Put some clothes on, man! In truth, you nitwits have whiled away time that I wish were wild. Thank you both most heartily for whatever this was. You may have your common land back, and sweet ninny, I charge you as the steward of the land with a pension of 5 shillings a year. Now get ye gone before I change my mind.
What a day! I met the king, found a job. Oh, may God send blessings to you for all your days, my most merciful of kings.
Well, mate, have a word.
May the cattle be grazed, may the heavens be praised, and may your nevers be braised.
Yes, I seem to have somewhat flashed our sovereign lord.
More than somewhat, I would warrant.
Come on, boy, let's quaff. The beers are on me.
Not for me, i' faith. I'm still on duty.
And so it was that Will Summer had an uncanny knack of righting what was wrong.
Before finding patronage at Henry's court, Will Summer played for a wealthy squire by the name of Fermor. Richard Fermor was arrested and imprisoned with all his lands and titles forfeit, all for offering alms to some impoverished Jesuit priests. Will Summer was part of the payment given to the crown.
Henry had clearly gotten out of the wrong side of bed one morning, but after some time the new king's fool had made Henry see sense.
Whatever Will said or did, it had definitely worked, and Richard Fermore's land and wealth were restored back to him.
So, what have we learnt? Fartiness is next to godliness.
Popping pays.
And a wise fool is better than foolish wisdom.
Well, I'm off down the job centre then.
Why, if the history doesn't pay, I'm off to tell bum jokes for a living.
Yeah, our fools do seem to live somewhat of a charmed life.
Until you kill someone.
Until you kill someone. Wait, what?
Yep, they said we couldn't do the Civil War. They said it was undoable.
Are we finally doing the ECW?
No, it's undoable.
Yes, I've been waiting for this. It's...
Bob, I'm sorry to burst your Bob bubble, but we only have 4 pages left.
And you can't do the ECW in 4 pages.
But Tombo said...
I said nope.
Aww.
He said no.
I heard nope too.
Bum?
This story is set at the time of the English Civil War, and this royal performer played his part in them.
Well, there's a new one on me. A foolish priest, a farting fool, and a friendly fool, and now a fighting fool.
Well, kinda.
A mountain of a man, I shouldn't wonder. Ha, look at you lot. Proves you can be big and funny.
Rude.
So, how big was this man mountain, Tombo?
96 centimetres.
Wow! 1 metre 96! That's 6'4", which is taller than you, Bilbo. It's pretty big.
I'll give him his due. He was a tall man.
No, 96 centimetres. Geoffrey Hudson was a dwarf.
Oh, right. Should we be talking about this gentle little person?
There were indeed dwarf fools all throughout Tudor England.
There were dwarf fools during the Plantagenet reign.
There's even a court dwarf depicted on the Bayeux tapestry.
Tyrold.
How old?
No, that was his name.
How do you know this?
His name is writ large in big tapestried letters above his head mid-seam.
Cool.
Geoffrey was very unique, a fully proportionate fellow. His parents were of average height. His siblings were too.
How are the bears today, John?
Fit and well, your grace.
Good. I say, your boy is coming along very well in my household. He makes the maids blush with his quips, yes. A witty fellow, your boy.
Thank you, sir. He's as quick as a whip, our boy.
If it's all right with you, I should like to present him to the Queen tomorrow evening over dinner. I'm in need of favour, and Geoffrey may just be the linchpin I need. All right with you?
If he's not armed, your grace, and Geoffrey sees fit, then I'm game.
Talking of game, Hudson, go and acquire me a brace or two, please. The King and Queen are coming round, and a few more birds in the game larder wouldn't go amiss.
Certainly, your grace.
Why the glum face, dear? I hear that Buckingham is planning quite a show for us later.
Yes, dear, I'm sorry. I have an impending sense of foreboding. Thoughts weigh heavily upon my mind. It's Buckingham, you see. I love the fellow, but he's rather throwing his weight around Parliament at the moment.
Oh, honestly, darling, everything will be fine.
Will you promise me, dear?
Oh, for God's sake, dear. And it is for God's sake, dear. God has chosen you to rule, dear. Whoever would try to oppose you? Huh? The king? Come on. Now, let's get leathered and get stuck into too much pie and cake.
This looks grand, Tombo. Where are we exactly?
We're in the banqueting hall of Bearley on the Hill, Buckingham's massive country house in Rutland.
Rutland? Where's that?
That's Leicestershire now, but the Rutlanders are fighting for their local identity and ceremonial status against government reorganisation plans.
Oh, like Avon and Westmoreland.
Yeah, the very same.
What are you sighing at, boys?
All defunct counties, Mr. Buckingham.
Oh, how I wish I was here for all of that riveting conversation. Oh, look, here comes the king and queen.
How do you know it's them?
I think the crowns give them away, mate.
Yeah, right.
What a pleasure it is to host such auspicious guests at our humble little pile in the country.
Yes, Buckingham. Yeah. I'm here for the pies and the swill. Is it a free bar?
Well, funny you should mention that, Your Highness.
Is it Pims a Clark?
No, ma'am. I thought I should start with our famed Leicestershire... Oh, yes, sorry, Rutland pies.
And then the flaming Sambucas? Honestly, the carriage ride up here was one to forget. Honestly, I wish to forget. So, shots all round, people.
But first, ma'am, the pie.
Shots.
Pie.
Shots.
Pie! Well, the moment's ruined now. Just bring out the pie, quickly.
You've really over-egged this, Your Grace. It had better be the best pie in the world. OMG, that's brilliant. What is it? What does it do? Is it made of sugar?
Geoffrey Hudson, at your pleasure, ma'am. Yes, I'm real, but I'm just as sweet as any man else.
Oh, you're fabulous. Can I keep him, Charles? Oh, please. I want him.
Well, if it brings me favour, the boy's yours.
Result. Lovely to meet you, Geoffrey, dear. You and I will have so much fun. But for now, shot. It's true that there was a real affection between the two of them. Queen Henrietta had a huge travelling cavalcade of interests.
Monkeys, giant men, and other rarities of nature.
But only Geoffrey would travel up front with Henrietta.
Henrietta and Geoffrey were even immortalised in a famous painting together by the Flemish painter Anthony van Dyck, the English royal artist at the time.
Hello, Mary Poppins.
No, that was Dick Van Dyke, mate.
Not the same person.
Nope.
Only once before had a commoner been included in a royal piece of art.
Will Summer and his companion, James the Fool, were included in a famous family portrait of Henry VIII and his kids. Now, this was unheard of again until Van Dyke.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo.
No.
Geoffrey, I have some news. I am to bear a son.
A bear? Ah!
No, silly. I've been blessed with a child.
Where, Your Majesty? Is he hiding? You've done very well to keep him from me.
Silly boy.
Man.
What was that?
I'm a man. I just look like a boy. Easy to get the two confused, so I forgive you.
Geoffrey, as an able young man, I wish for you, my nurses, and my dancing master to sail to France and deliver to me a midwife.
A midwife now? I thought I was a boy a few moments ago.
Oh, Tish. Silly. Come, Geoffrey. If you do this for me, I shall make you... Sir Geoffrey.
All right, deal. How hard can it be?
Ah, the open sea. What better life can there be? Ah, Sir Geoffrey, you've spewed all over my nice new boots. Ye gads, I've never seen so much vomit issue from such a small vessel.
You should see the other guy.
That doesn't make sense.
How about this one, then?
Go on, try me. Ah, not in my beard, little...
Problem, sir?
What is it, man?
Can I smell sick, Captain?
Yeah, this little oik has just vommed in my...
Yarr!
Oh, not again. What was the problem you wanted me to know about? We've spotted pirates, Captain. Wait up, can I smell sick? These two numpties have just vommed in my... Oh, God. Oh, what a day. Can it get any worse?
Ahoy there, me hearties. What a lovely day for a sail, huh? Whoop!
I didn't give you authorization to climb aboard. Captain.
Yeah?
No, not the normal captain, the naughty one.
What have you found, man?
2,500 quid, sir. Which is about 850,000 in modern money. Also found a bevy of beauties below deck. They say they're en route to deliver a baby. A royal baby.
A couple of quid and a bevy of birthing beauties, eh? And who's this little guy?
I'm Sir Geoffrey Hudson, the Queen's favourite. Now kindly let us go. We have a baby to... You know... Oh, look, I'm only young. I don't really know what happens with babies. Just let us go.
Fine, leave the ladies and the boy.
I am a knight of the realm.
What else? We'll just nab the shiny stuff. Oh, gross! That went in my ear. Most unsanitary. I've changed me mind. Get everybody loaded up. They're all coming with us. Them in my ear and think you can get away with it, eh?
Henrietta was so heartbroken by the news that she called her dad, who just happened to be the King of France.
Oh, hey, Dad. Yeah, it's all good over here, yeah. Oh, big news. I'm expecting my first child. Hey, but I've kind of lost all my medical professionals that I need. Yeah, pirates took them on the Channel crossing. Plus, my BFF, Sir Geoffrey. I need him back. Could you help me, please? You will? Oh, fabbo. Okay. Chat later, okay, bye.
The hostages were eventually found and brought back to England just in time for the birth.
Boy or girl?
A boy called Charles. A fascinating story and one I'm sure we'll cover in a later episode.
Sadly, the money was lost forever. But of all the recovered treasure that made the Queen beam most was Sir Geoffrey Hudson.
So the expedition was a success?
I guess you could say that.
He became a principal player with no less than Inigo Jones creating costumes for him and Ben Jonson writing parts, especially for Hudson.
Little Jeff was a star, and he was lavished with gifts and praise. He was a prolific dancer and wowed the court throwing shapes. But the act that became most synonymous with Sir Geoffrey was the Rarities of Nature sketch.
In come I, old Thomas Parr. I'm 153, and my tummy's rumbling. I need to eat. A loaf, perhaps, and a slice of meat. Good fellows, it's me, Will Evans. I'm 7.5 feet tall. I need a feast to fill my tub. Some bread will do, and some meat and all. Good friend, have you got a crumb to feed an old age pench? Honor? Old man, I need every crumb I have to keep me looking hench. Honor. Cry mercy, ho! I've not long left. Be kind and give me the good son. God's blood in me pocket, I found a loaf, and within it, Geoffrey Hudson.
Yep, Thomas Parr was thought to be the oldest man in England at 153 years old. William Parr was measured at 7'6".
Along with Hudson, the three would grace any theatre with their speciality act, the Geoffrey Hudson Sandwich.
Little Geoffrey went from strength to strength. He gained the nom de plume Sir Minimus. He learned to ride and fight with sword and pistol.
Which came in very useful.
Very useful indeed, because of course in 1641 something interesting happened that would turn all British nations on their heads.
Yup, I mean, I can't say much because we'll probably cover this in future episodes, but needless to say, the Royalists and the Parliamentarians broke up, citing artistic differences.
Then, all hell broke loose.
Henrietta fled to Holland with her daughters and Sir Minimus.
There, the Dutch ambassador mistook the 23-year-old Hudson for the 10-year-old Prince Charles.
They eventually came back to England via Bridlington.
And that's in Yorkshire for our southern friends. They were shot at by parliamentary ships.
gads, man! What a brave and noble thing to do to protect the Queen and the little ones! I mean the young ones! I hear you're a proficient horseman.
I know my way around a saddle, yes.
England loves you, Sir Minimus. It's only fitting to name you Master of Horse. You will serve me and protect our troops as you protected the princesses.
It would be my honour. Now, if you could just pull up a chair or a table or something taller, as I have great difficulty scampering up the horse's hind leg.
Jeff's skill with a horse was not in doubt, but his prowess in battle was not recorded, unfortunately.
Sadly, Queen Henrietta's health took a tumble and was ordered to flee England and take the waters at Bourbon, a spa town in mid-France.
Geoffrey, believing that he was a seasoned campaigner, naturally wanted to escort the ailing queen back to safety.
But the journey back to Brest was not a happy one.
What a brave little knight you are, fleeing from the melee to the safe bosom of Mummy.
She is not my mummy, you oaf. The Queen is frail and needs familial comfort. Some people may have turned their backs on the royals, but I will stay true. I will protect my Queen at all costs.
You big words from someone so small.
Enough of the little and small and lowly now, please.
Oh, lowly, that's a good one. I hadn't mentioned that one, but you are, aren't you?
What?
Lowly.
You can't let him get away with that. If you are the soldier you think you are, you must gain satisfaction. Challenge him to a duel.
All right. Crofty, my boy. Let's dance.
Yes, that's what our little soldier boy does for supper money, doesn't he? He dances. Okay, yes, I'll dance with you, Signor La Folle. Name the time and place. Should be good for a laugh.
The time and the place were set. But did Croft take it seriously? Did he heck?
All right, Minimus. Let's take this to the Maximus.
That was poor, sir. Really poor.
I'm playing with a fool, mate. I'll not be outwitted. Watch this.
Very well, sir. Did you bring your second? They will discuss terms.
Crumbs. Serious talk for Joker.
They both drew their pistols. Hudson most likely had a small and more agile early flintlock pistol, and Croft drew his
squirt gun. How have you gained access to a child's toy?
And how have you got your hands on a big boy's toy?
Right. Tomorrow. We will finish this tomorrow. Pistols, swords and horses. This ends tomorrow.
Lord Croft's brother was wrong to underestimate his diminutive adversary.
They circled around each other on horseback.
Be careful, Minimus, lest the blast blow you off your horse. It's pretty high off the ground, you know.
And for my final jest...
Hudson drew his pistol and shot Crofts right between the eyes. He slumped down and slid off his mount like a limp fish.
Well, Henrietta isn't going to like that.
Yep, murder is murder no matter how you dress it up. Henrietta wanted to save her favourite, but needed to follow the letter of the law. In the end, she settled for a slightly less final punishment. Banishment.
And with that, the advent of courtly fools drew to a close. No other English ruler since Charles I kept a king's fool.
If ever they needed entertainment, they would buy it in. Sure, there were long-serving players, but the foolishness of a bygone era was now consigned to the history books.
But the frenetic energy of Lee Evans and the off-the-wall silliness of Vic and Bob remind us that the fools of old may be gone, but they will never be forgotten.
Right, Pear Bear. Time for your next stilts lesson, I think.
Oh, come on, I haven't finished my tea yet.
Yes, we have to get ready for our next live chapter, the International Jest Fest in Leeds.
Don't you mean International Joust Festival?
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Or do I?
This is getting weird.
And so, for all the leaping,
Whistling.
And farting.
We have been the Silly History Boys Show, and we are, as always, sorry.
Stop. Tombo, what actually happened to Jeffrey Hudson in the end?
he was captured by pirates.
What, again?
Yup.
Was there an hilarious escape?
God, no. He was sold into slavery in the Americas, where he was trapped for years. But I wasn't about to tell the young listeners that.
I think we're still recording.
Oh, Nickers. Turn it off! Turn it off!
Okay, stop booing. I'm having to wing these credits. Tombo is a masterful storyteller and yarn weaver, but he can't cast list his way out of a wet paper bag. Right. Hey. Nobody's Fool, or episode 118, was larked and barked by the Silly History Boys. The cast is as follows. An Angevin noble, Queen Henrietta, and Geoffrey Hudson, the mighty minimus, were tomfooled by Tombo Fermor. Robert Lafol, the fool. An Angevin noble, Will Summer, the fool. Charles I, and the unnamed Prince Rupert, leapt forth from the cartoon clown car of history to smash a pie into an unsuspecting audience member's face with the vocal aid of your dear Uncle Bob, Rob Bond. Roland Le Petier, the fool. An Angevin noble, Henry VIII. Buckingham, a sailor, the pirate captain, and a French guard were given life and a jangly hat and leg bell combo by Stew the Pear Bear Perry. Henry II, Cromwell, Uncle Summer, John Hudson, the ship captain, a robbing pirate, touring performers Robert Parr and Will Evans, and the very mean and thoroughly shot Croft were asked to leave the funeral and take his one-man balloon retelling of RoboCop 2 and Uncle Bilbo Will Tristram with him. A squirty flower in the face goes to ZapSplat for music and sound effects. Suckers never lean in to smell. A free retuning of all his instruments by fools who know not string from garden shears goes to Jonny Dyer of Swan and Dyer Music. The entire show score was practically he. Please do rate and review wherever you get us. Part of my daily routine is now checking for unkind reviews. Come get us on our socials, Instagram and Facebook, The Silly History Boys Show. We're even on LinkedIn, The Silly History Tours, for we have a Silly Walk of York available through VoiceMap. See our socials or the show notes for details. If you've listened to this episode before the Easter Bank Holiday weekend, then you are way ahead of the curve. The boys will be at the Royal Armoury's Leeds Joust to help those poor, shy jousters face their fears and get applause. We'll be bouncing about far too near horses and doing sword schools and fire shows. That's the 3rd to the 6th of April. And we will be back at the end of April to say, until later, to one of our, well, Bilbo's favourite men of mystery. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, see you later, bye! Oh, that would be silly. We are, after all, the Silly History... I've never had that before. I've never got to sneeze when saying the Silly History Boys Show.